fishing. I ain't gonna go see shit. Got this bar right here.
Yeah,
It's like I'm too tall. I need to be shorter or something. If I sit up front, I can't even see the baskets. I gotta sit like this.
Here we go. Well, hello and welcome to today's Division 1 action between Team Newcastle and Barking Abbey. Today I'm joined by Charles Smith. Welcome, Charles.
Oh, thank you for having me, man. I'm just excited to be here. My first opportunity to get on commentating side of things. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, it should be a good game to watch. Barking Abbey coming off a strong performance last week against Solent. I mean, they still lost, but Solent are such a powerhouse in this league. To be within 16 points is certainly an achievement for such a young team. A team with a lot of promise.
Oh, yeah. I think that gives them a lot of confidence going ahead in the season.
Well, yeah, you know yourself, Charles, going down Solent. It's a tough one. Few interesting haircuts on the Newcastle side today.
Man, that's a new look for me. I'm glad I don't have any hair to try things like that.
Pick and roll action to Harrison.
Good D by Dave.
Yeah. Moya picking up an early foul on one of Barking's main players, I'm sure. That's something which Coach Elderkin wanted from the start. Borden Rafford's been a big part of Barking Abbey's season this year, averaging 12 points and 3.6 rebounds. It's good to see, not good to see, good on the Newcastle side to see he's in a bit of early foul trouble. Kamangele off on his first shot. Didn't miss his shot last week, so. Borden Rafford going straight to the hole. Sort of chucks it up a little bit off.
That's going to be key right there, especially when we have to switch to try to get keep them off the boards.
Yeah, nice early offensive rebound and score for Uno. That's certainly on the scout report. That he's big on crashing the offensive glass. Nice cut by Ubantu for 2. Good pass by Hayes to Una for 2. Good fire by early on the floor, keeping hold of the ball. Good pass by Moya to Kamangele up on the layup. Good steps by Borman. Rafa getting to the line for 2. Newcastle sagging off him there. I'm not sure really if that's on the scout. Don't think Coach Elderkin's too happy with that. Telling him not to. That was disrespectful defense right there, Charles.
Yeah, the defense was I think we need to stay down on his fakes and make him into more of a jump shooter than giving him the drive. When they in the pick and roll, I think they need to crowd him more. They give him too much room to come off and too many different options.
Makes the second one. This is the thing in practice this week. Newcastle New Barking. We're going to do like a man-to-man press. I think David Moyes very comfortable. Don't think it's going to cause him too many problems in the game. Nice pull-up J by David Moyes for 2, making it 5-4 to Barking. That's 2 fouls on Boardman Raffet. Interesting call, Charles. What do you think of that?
That could have went either way, really. That was more of a. I mean, in my playing career, I would like to see that as a play on, because they both was bumping each other. But you can argue that on both sides, really.
It's a bit of a no call. I think you'd like to see that from a player perspective as a no call. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Especially at this stage of the game.
Yeah. Early getting in the high post. Moy hits another jump shot. Beating it early on in this game. Una on the low post going at Matt Cabangeli. Nice move. It's up to 6 points.
No defense at all right there by Manny.
No help at all. Good pass by Moya to early. Ooh. Animal doesn't quite drop. Getting the line for 2. Hanway subbing in for Barking, for Hayes.
I definitely think we need to pick it up on the defensive end, though.
Yeah.
Because they're getting
very
basically
easy
any look they want.
They're literally getting like, I mean, they just had layups to start this game.
Exactly.
I think. Coach Elkin will certainly be looking to sort that out as soon as they can. Back into Una in the low post. Good skip out to Eze. After Una pointing up end of the shot clock. Another rebound by Una. Strong move, but not quite strong enough on that one. Ooh, pretty spin. Big ball by Manny. Harrison pick and roll. Ooh. Newcastle pushing out in transition. That's short. Very end-to-end right now, Charles. Not much structure involved in the game at the minute. Oh, good hands by Manny.
That's better defense. Look up.
Very reaching for the easy 2. Good hands by Manny right there.
That's better defense by Newcastle the last couple of trips down the floor. But the offensive end, I think sometimes we got to pull it out and actually run something, because they can't stop them in the half-court defense. They can get anything we want. That's a travel. I thought he traveled.
I think there was. I didn't see much wrong. Lane subbing in for Newcastle. It's been such a presence off the bench this season.
Oh, he's been great coming into every game he's played in. I mean, you can argue that he should be starting, but when you look at the dynamics of the team, with him coming off the bench, that gives you a starter coming in off the bench, going against other people's bench players.
I don't really understand too much why he does not start. But
That's what I'm saying. It can be different things. Like I said, he's coming in playing against tired people. He gets to see the flow of the game, and he's just taking advantage of that.
When he's certainly done that this week, Newcastle this year, he's averaging 22 and 12.
Because throughout my career, I came off the bench at times, so you just got to have the right mindset coming in that you can do that. Every player can't do it.
He certainly does.
Yeah.
It's certainly not affecting his performance at all.
Kick.
Moy hits another one.
Kick,
Moy's
good shot.
Moy's
Like I
really
said, if we settle down in the half court, we can kill him in the half court.
Definitely.
Just taking our shots and not being forced into something we don't want to shoot.
Adedo up on the three.
Like I was just saying, we don't need to force anything once we get the ball. Take our time. We can get any shot we want. We'd improved that already.
I think Barking, they're certainly trying to speed Newcastle up. I think that's what they've done a lot against a lot of teams this year. Yeah,
their pressure defense tries to force you into taking shots you don't want to take and quick shots, so they can get out in transition.
They can get out, and that's how they kill teams. Barker think they've got a bit of a match up here. SA on your bounty. Kick out Adedo. Brings it for three. Then down screen for Grange. But that's a layup for Brandon Federici. He's not going to miss. He certainly will not miss that. Had a huge game last week. Did you see, Charles?
I seen that. He shot the ball very well. Great game from him.
Killed it in the first half. I think he had 28 at halftime.
All right. That's what he do. I tell him every day. I'm like, shoot your shot. Good D.
Ooh. He looked pretty straight there, Charles. Maybe he was sort of leaning into the.
I mean, I didn't have the angle that ref had, but from my angle, it looked clean defense. Well, like I said, that ref's on the opposite side of the court, so maybe he's seen it from a different angle.
Blaine going downhill.
Good finish. Good tough finish.
Lane sort of opened up for him far too easily right there. Newcastle certainly stepping it up. Look at this. Bit of a touch foul again.
Nah, I would have called that one a foul. It was great defense right into the end. I think because he was losing control of the ball, Federici just seen it just right there and just took that gamble.
Cornwall tries to force it. Good hands by Barking. Trying to force it down to Conway down low.
Yeah, he really didn't have a good angle to throw it into the post on that play.
Definitely not.
He got to get a better angle to get the big fella in.
That's 2 on Cawthorn. Cork and Lee Hale subbing in for Newcastle. Cawthorn on 2 fouls. Moya having a bit of a breather after a strong first quarter.
Yeah, 2 fouls in the first quarter. We might not see him the rest of the half.
Yeah. I mean, Cawthorn tends to get into a bit of trouble with fouls, I think. A little bit.
Yeah, I think he's going to turn out to be a pretty good player, though. He's got the skill set to be pretty great. Just
way off
those ticky-tack fouls he gets sometimes.
Pull up 3, short. Ashby up to Eze, going down low, nice step.
Good finish.
Nice kiss off the back ball.
It's going to be interesting to see how Newcastle handle with Moya going out of the game. Who handles the ball and runs the plays.
Good pass by Federici. Ooh, nice block by Eze. Cool patience. Gonna get it up. Federici, end of the shot clock's left.
Good
Big rebound by Chat Court.
Good job. Good strong rebound and finish.
Nice hook with the left hand.
Rebound.
One shot for Newcastle, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Gotta slow it down, get a good look. Ooh. Nearly found him that chance.
It was a good idea, but at this stage, I would still just throw it out and make sure we got the last shot.
Get it to Bryce. That's a tough look. Certainly forced it up by that. Ooh. Three-quarter shot nearly goes, and it's the end of the quarter. 20-15 to Newcastle. What you make of that first quarter, Charles?
I think it was a good first quarter for Newcastle. I mean, they started off kind of slow, and then they picked it up, especially on the defensive end. And they actually should be leading by more if they took better shots once they got the ball. Like I said, in the half court, Newcastle's a better team in the half court offensively, and they can basically get any shot they want. But Barking Abbey, they stayed in the first quarter through straight line drives, the Newcastle defense, and non-existent defense in the post on some plays, and they just got layup after layup. So Newcastle really needs to button down on the defensive end and stop the open layups, and it should be an easy game from them then on out if they can do that.
Interesting to see what Coach Fear is telling his team right now. He's talking about communication, probably on the defensive end. I think they're going to struggle containing Newcastle in the half court, as you said.
Yeah, I don't think they're a very good team defense, but individually defensively they're good.
Yeah, I think that's certainly on the scout as well.
Yeah. So I think if we can make them have to play help defense, and that's when Newcastle can take advantage of that because they're not very good help side defensively. But in saying that, Newcastle haven't been good help side defensively either tonight.
Absolutely not at some points. Jack Court and Brandon Federici look like they're joining some sort of boy band with their new haircuts.
Oh man, that's ridiculous.
Here they bought their hair dye from Poundland. Yeah, they've gone expensive with it as well. Premium. Don't think it'll be lasting too long.
No. I mean, Barking Abbey had to feel good right now, only down 5, really, with their 2 best players really having no impact.
Good shot by Lee Hales. Good hands by
Great
Federici.
defense. No. Gotta take care of the ball once you get it. You gotta know how to make the simple play, not the flashy play.
Yeah, definitely.
It must have been the hair that confused him a little bit right there.
Yeah, it is absolutely ridiculous. It looks worse in person as well when you see it close up. It is absolutely shocking. Certainly threw that up, and there was nowhere near the hoop.
Another good stop. You gotta take advantage of it once you get a good stop.
I don't really understand this press really, because they're not really putting any pressure on the ball at all. Are they just trying to they're probably just trying to slow Newcastle down maybe. So, they're not even denying the first pass into the play, which is interesting.
Nah, it's only certain players that are pressuring and then other ones aren't. That's why I said Newcastle can get anything they want. You just gotta look and find that right spot.
Ooh. Yeah, boy, he got a rebound on the floor. You don't see that very often.
No. That shows you're not crashing the rebounds if the ball is landing to someone just laid on the floor.
Samson subbing in for Barking Abbey.
It's tough to see that Boardman Rabbit is back in the game. He has 2 fouls, so we'll see
Newcastle might try and go
how
at
aggressive
him.
he is, yeah.
Newcastle probably going to try and go at him and get him his 3rd before half time.
I mean, as a coach, I can see his reasons for putting him back into the game because he's kind of their main playmaker and best player.
You want him in the game,
and he's only been in the game probably 2 or 3 minutes, so you need him out there.
I don't know what Ron's doing sometimes. He does some crazy stuff. That's been way off. Federici. Again, Newcastle can't keep hold of their rebounds, Charles.
You can't keep giving the team extra possessions.
They're going to score eventually.
Eventually, it's going to go in.
Eventually. Jack pulled off on the baseline jumper. Good pass. Hayes gets the roll for 2.
That was a bad gamble by Moya at the top. It just puts so much pressure on your defense when you gamble that way.
Good pass though inside.
That was a great pass. A good finish. But it was all set up by the gamble on defense. Got to stay solid.
Bantam just off, good move. Not an easy move. Good ball by Moya. Good ball by Blaine. Good cut by Federici. Going to the line. Good pass by
Good cut.
Early subbing back into Newcastle. He's had some big games earlier this year. He's big presence in the low post. Great pass for the ball.
Oh, he's a great passer. He sees the court very, very well.
I don't know. I think the Bradford Dragons guys were calling him Baby Jokic.
I think if he can just stay on the court longer, I think that'd be really big for Newcastle.
He usually ends games. He's in at the end. Kamangele subbing back in for Newcastle as well. Hasn't both of the early Kamangele barely. They've only played 4 minutes in this game so far. Ball up, we're going to look to go out early. Good move. Foul on the floor, I think.
You got to stay down. He hasn't shown that he can pull up for that shot yet. But at the same time, I think they need to pinch in and make him pass it out once he gets on the drive.
Yeah, I think early he had the protection behind him. I don't think he really needs to bail him out of a foul right there. That's off. I look like a Newcastle ball from my angle, but
Nah, it's the right call.
timeout Newcastle. Blaine hasn't really had much of an impact by his standards so far in this game. 2 points. I think Barker would play quite good help defense though. He hasn't seen the drive because there's been so many players. They've sort of been camped under the rim a little bit.
Yeah, the last couple times he's had it on mid-post kind of. They had a guy just set underneath the basket waiting on him. So, I mean, he's always made the right basketball play, but some of those times you just got to go fast and get your shot off.
So, yeah, he's made a couple of good passes.
I think he's going a little bit slow in the post. He can still get his shot off when he wants. My only complaint is it's so quiet here in this gym, especially on the defensive end. Like when I played, we was so loud, like talking on defense that.
Or even this season, or you talking
just
about?
Today. I mean, when I've been out there, sometimes it's quiet. And I think myself and Early and Ron really
talk
a lot.
Yeah.
But when they're not talking, no one else is talking.
And
Barker haven't been talking at all on defense, and their coach keep telling them they need to talk more. But like I said, it's just so quiet, especially on the defensive end. You got to talk, and just talking sometimes takes people out of what they want to do.
Yeah, definitely. Into Bournemouth Raffet.
Got to switch you one inside.
Yeah, Nico has the massive mismatch inside, but Manny
Good shot
pulls
by
up
Manny,
the
though. That's what he do. That's his shot right there.
His shot, yeah. He jumps so high when he pulls up.
Dang, he gonna make that shot probably 9 times out of 10.
That's off. Good move by Ubansu and
Good
one.
finish.
Strong move by Ubansu. I think definitely recently, I think he's certainly been getting increased minutes. He's been a lot more aggressive. That's the thing Coach Helderkin certainly wanted from him.
It was a great finish. I mean, when he's aggressive too, he's a totally different player.
I mean, he was huge for Newcastle in the Thames Valley game. He was hitting threes, getting to the line. Timeout barking, I believe. Same sort of thing. They're not seeming to talk at all. There's not anyone here, so we should be able to hear them, and we can't hear them.
I think Newcastle's done a great job taking Barking Abbey's main threats away. And I think they're struggling to find what to do next.
I don't think Barking Abbey are getting the shots with the people they want to be taking the shots.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they're getting good looks, but I think Newcastle can deal with those looks from those people.
Yeah, so that's what the scouting report does. I mean, if you can take away a team's strengths and what they want to do, some teams can't find it, don't have a second option. And right now, Barking Abbey don't have a second option.
Or to take the 2 options, they don't have a third, that's for sure.
Newcastle just can't let up. They got to keep playing at a high level. You can't let them back into the game because Barking Abbey is a team built with momentum. So once they get something good going, it's tough to stop them.
Definitely. I mean, even though they've only won 2 games so far this season, they've certainly shown they can be competitive against the better teams in the division. I think Newcastle can sort of call themselves one of the better teams in the division so far this season.
I would definitely say so.
Certainly been the surprise of the season this year, I would say. As they get into the hoop, that's way too easy.
Well, see what I mean? That's soon they got a dunk. The whole bench jumped up and pressure defense picked up. That's what they do. See?
There you go.
That's the kind of team they are.
Good. Good move by Manny. He's been fouled there, surely.
Carey.
Is that the right call?
That was the right call.
I didn't really see.
You didn't hear me call? I called Carey before the ref called Carey.
Really? Good hand by I don't really know what happened, man. The game sort of stopped. And
that was a good defensive play. I mean, he overplayed the pass, and Early just didn't hold him off strong enough.
You can hear Coach Halligan telling him to get in too early. And overplaying. They still tries to find him, and it probably wasn't on. Forced up there. Another rebound by Manny, getting himself to the line. He's been big on the boards in this first half, man.
Oh, man, he's been crushing on the boards, but like I said, Barking Abbey's a team of momentum of runs, and they got one dunk, and
Giving them 2
look
dunks.
how much energy they built off of that one play. Newcastle just needs to settle back down. You can't get caught into the running game when you don't need to.
Yeah, definitely. Manny hits both 3 throws out to a 10-point game, 31-21 with 4:15 left in the second quarter. Okinola putting up the 3. 4-point play opportunity. There you go, though. Barking have certainly got momentum.
I told you.
You see,
It takes one play. They got one free dunk, and look what happened. It led to another dunk, and now this led to a 4-point play opportunity. That's one thing you never do. Don't foul a jump shooter.
There's a fine line between contesting and fouling. It's such a fine line. It's so annoying as a player. But I mean, a 4-point play is such a big play. Like it brings so much energy. It doesn't happen too often. Strong move by Federici, getting himself to the line. Been getting them with a lot of pump fakes. I think they sort of know they don't want him to shoot the ball.
Yeah, so he's doing what he should do.
Exactly,
you pump fake, get to the basket. Getting to the basket and getting fouls, it takes a lot of steam out of the other team.
I don't think Brandon Federici's going to miss 200 free throws.
I mean, their bench isn't jumping around and yelling right now because they're fouling. And the guys are getting to the line. That's what Newcastle needs to do, slow down and take their time and get good looks.
They certainly aren't giving Federici a centimetre of space to get up to 3 in this first half. Don't blame them either. Good pass to Harrison. That's way off. Good pass to Blaine. And 1.
Good pass, good finish.
That's a great pass by Brandon Federici.
I mean, we've been waiting on Blaine to do something, so maybe this can get him going here. He done got a nice, easy bucket and 1. See if he can build on this.
Get himself going. Burke's down 1. Subs Barker. Collie subbing in for Harrison.
Good defense, Timber.
Out of bounds. Barking in the bonus, just noticed. forcing that up. Good ball by Brandon. Bounced out of bounds, that's unlucky. That's the shot Newcastle wanted, he just unlucky.
That's the shot we wanted, but sometimes when you overpass, those things happen.
Got a world of space there. I don't know if he really wanted to shoot that one.
I mean, but that's the shots Newcastle should be giving up.
Pull up Jay Moya. But what a rebound by Manu, but as they shoot it again, off again. Big ball by Yabantu. Slip. Not sure if he wants to shoot it. Absolutely not. Been quite a low score in second quarter. Sure, not many points, man. 16-10 in the second quarter. Vadovici was open for a second.
Not a good possession.
No, they weren't aware of the clock.
They wanted to wind the clock, but you still got to look to score.
They weren't aware of it either, I don't think. Newcastle can't buy a tip bucket right now. You better make. Jesus. Kamagala tries to dunk on Adetto right there. Coach Elnican's screaming for the foul. And he's got himself a technical foul. I was surprised when Manny went out to dunk on him. I don't think.
Yeah, I was surprised the foul wasn't called too.
I'm surprised he tried to dunk on him.
There was a lot of contact on there, but
It's dangerous though, and that's when people get hurt.
I wouldn't say it was a dangerous play because it wasn't like he was behind him, far behind him. They both jumped kind of at the same time, but it still was a lot of contact on it.
.8 seconds left. Barking ball. I think it's in the backcourt. I think. Oh, they're calling a timeout. I think they must have it. Yeah. Is it 3 timeouts you get per half, Charles?
I think so.
Yeah. So.
I think that's their third right there. I think that was their last time out.
Coach Anderson's still winning that far. I don't think he's going to get anywhere right there.
I mean, once it's not called and the players moved on, it's kind of pointless arguing, really. I mean, if I was Mark, what I'd be telling them, just keep being aggressive. I mean, they're going to call or not call what they want. So that doesn't stop you from being aggressive on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, definitely. I think they'll be sort of disappointed they're only up 10 right now.
Definitely. If you really wasn't watching the score and just watching the game, you would think Newcastle was up by a lot more. But like I said, Bargain Abbey just been hanging around. They're two.
A couple of dunks, that 4-point play has kept them in this game. For sure, that's all. I'd say if they're 10 points in the second quarter.
And then you got their two main players that really have no impact this first half. So if I'm Barking Abbey's coach and my 2 best players have had no impact and we're only down 10, I'll take that. And on the road.
Ruben Raffet has 1 point and Harrison has 0 points.
Exactly. There you go.
There you go.
And I got a chance to be only down single figures at halftime.
Uno was wide open under the basket. They didn't find him. Tried to put it up from 3, but that's the end of the first half. 36-26. Quite a strange second quarter, really. Here we go, Charles, second half. No, still a pretty close game. Certainly a game which Barking can get themselves back into. Only 10 points, long way to go. Be interesting to see how the 2 teams start the second half, I think.
Yeah, this game should not really be this close at this point. I mean, we talked about that earlier, that if Newcastle would have settled down and took some better shots and took better control of the basketball, they should be up at least 20 points by now.
Here we go. The 1-3-1 zone right now.
I mean, you doing a zone like that, you got to get the ball below the free throw line. You got to either get it into the middle or short corner just to make the defense shift. There you go.
Or you just pass it around the perimeter all day. Nice.
I'm saying that. He got to the short corner to Utubo. He made a good play. I mean, he just got to finish it.
Canola out in transition. Good move for 2.
Good move, good finish.
One with a nice US step right there. Radovicci. Ashby drops the rebound. Camilleri does a good job saving it. Oof. Just stepped out of bounds.
I mean, Barking Abbey has come out with a lot more energy to start the third quarter. Newcastle is going to have to find some way to settle this game back down.
That's not surprising. I think a young team, it's been such a big win for them. Good fight. You get a shot up. Banks in a 3. Looks on Barking Abbey's side right now. Jesus.
I mean, a minute and a half now, it's down to a 5-point game. Newcastle really hasn't had a good possession yet.
There you go, Charles.
That'll help the situation. They just got to settle down. Moya needs to take control of the basketball and settle the guys down.
He's certainly not a guy you want to be leaving open to have that sort of space.
Newcastle really need to start cleaning up their defensive glass.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an issue all season for Newcastle.
Yeah. Every possession this half, Barking Abbey's had an offensive rebound.
Barking have already had 8 offensive rebounds. Una's had 4 personally. He goes switching it back into man defense. Ooh. Good pass from Manny.
Good pass.
He's not going to miss that.
I told you, man. He's going to make that 9 times out of 10. That's his shot.
He shot 11-11 from the field last week. He's in the team of the week.
And what, he missed one of them today?
He's missed one today. So
That's it.
Hayes hits another one.
That's too early. He's going to have to get out there. Get a little closer next time.
He didn't stay in that zone very long, which is interesting. I thought he was creating Newcastle some problems. Good pump fake by early and one.
Let's go!
Hayes is saying he's going straight up. I think he's lying 100% right there. He got sold on the fake. I mean, early sometimes does a pump fake when he doesn't need to pump fake.
Yeah. he pump fakes.
Last
He
week,
pumps fake almost every time he gets the ball.
Last week he was pump faking when he had an open layup. But
I think it's because he doesn't get high off the ground, so he just thinks he needs the pump fake to get the defender off balance.
Next gen one gets subbed out. Lucky Nico. Blaine subbing back in for Newcastle. Hayes is looking. Hayes
Another offensive rebound.
again. Looking for Uno in the low post. Looks to bully Blaine. Bantu with a floater.
Nice little finish. I think Newcastle's starting to settle down after a tough little start to start the third quarter.
Good shit. Another rebound for Barking. Good pass by Bourbon Rapper to Okinola. Oh, Hayes with a clip. Another rebound.
Offensive rebound. That's the only thing that's keeping Barking Abbey in the game right now.
Good move by Blaine. Throws it straight out of bounds. Blaine loving that one. Blaine's staring at us, Charles. Think you like that one?
I think he liked that one. He think he did something on that play. I don't really think he did anything.
I really don't think Barking have a matchup for Blaine at all. Defensively, one-on-one. I mean, obviously they can play team defense, which they did well in the first half. But in terms of one-on-one,
I mean, one-on-one, they don't have a matchup for him. I think they've done a great job just sending help when needed. The last possession, they just
very
did.
few teams have someone who can, sort of a good matchup for playing one-on-one. Good ball by Manny, knocking it to Blaine. Bullies him.
Good timeout by Barking Abbey.
Let's go, boys.
Blaine, he's just making it look so effortless. He's got to be envious.
Yeah,
watching him at some points.
he's a great talent. I think if he worked on a few extra things over the summer, more like ball handling and stuff of that nature, I think he could play at a higher level.
Yeah, you could play in the BBL.
Yeah, I think he could play in the BBL. But if I was him, I would aspire to play higher throughout Europe. I mean, his game could send him like throughout Europe. There's a lot of guys that, with his athleticism and skill set, that can play at a higher level than England. He just got to have the right mindset. That's what I want.
feel like I'm hearing Coach Veer saying his players aren't playing hard enough. Interesting. I feel like they came out pretty hard in this third quarter.
I think they're playing harder on the offensive end than they are on the defensive end. I think that's what he would complain about.
This must be tough for them, though. They're all so young and inexperienced.
But if you look at all the scouting reports on them, they're aggressive. Defensively, they're aggressive. They haven't really been aggressive defensively today. Offensively, they've attacked and done what they normally do, but defensively, they haven't. Even in the one-on-one matchups, they haven't been aggressive.
Newcastle lose another rebound. Hawthorne can't quite handle it. He's wearing his Team USA socks today, looks like from here. He's got some interesting socks collection, that's for sure. Well, nothing's going to look too cool, I think.
Oh, another carry.
Heather all over Moy. I don't think it's going to really bother him though. Jacob's dangerous off the dribble for a big guy. He's got his spins.
Yeah, he is. I think I try to get him sometimes, especially when he catches it like just above the free throw line. He has that skill set with the space to attack.
Yeah.
I just think sometimes he gets too involved in wanting to spin and pump fake when he doesn't really need to.
He's just two offensive rebounds. David Moy loving that one.
In the end, they did get the ball back, but there's another offensive rebound. We got to stop giving up so many offensive rebounds.
Pull up three is good.
I guess Ryan took my advice at halftime when I told him he wasn't being aggressive enough.
Yeah. Good pass.
Rebound and go.
Stretched out to a 17-point lead. 3 minutes left. Oh, Moya. He's got the ball on the string. Ooh, hard. He hit his head really hard, man. I think he's alright. You know what's happened to the floor sweep? There's no floor swipe. Is there still? Is he? New floor sweep, and he doesn't know where the floor sweep is.
Right next to his chair.
So he used napkins instead? Come on, floor sweeper.
That's a layup for Federici right there.
Yeah, you can't give him an inch of space. Ooh.
He wasn't even looking. Ooh, Blameless is the easy one. Ooh, nice handle. He carried it though. Eze hits the 3 down to a 15-point game. Barking screaming for a stop. Little poke.
It's all about closing out quarters, and they're not closing it out well right now. They need to settle down and get a good look this time down the floor.
Good pass by Cawthorn.
Number 12, you pronounce his name easy?
I think it's Eze.
Eze? Yeah, he's been very aggressive this game.
I think
He's done a good job. I think he might have been one of the only bright spots for Barking Abbey so far today.
I mean, he's played for GB as a youth level. He's played over in Italy, I think, a little bit when he was younger. Trying to force it there though. Good board. Misses the easy. Good board by Oscar. Good move by
That's the drive I was talking to you about earlier with Cawthorn. When he gets that space at the elbow area, he has that skill set to make that drive.
Good hands by Federici. Keeps it in to Tamba for the easy 2.
Great save by Federici. Good finish by Tamba.
Needs to get it up.
I think that foul's going. I think it was on Jacob Cawthorn,
I'm not sure.
but they called it on Federici.
They called on Federici and he hates that call.
I mean, it wasn't even a need to reach on that on that play.
I don't think he was certainly forcing it. I don't think he had to.
Yeah, he wasn't going to make that.
That's it, I think. I think it's 0.6. I'm trying to. No one really knows how long's left on the clock. I think it's 0.6. Still, though, they're still talking about the clock. I don't know. Must be going around in circles or something.
I mean, not a lot can happen in 0.6 seconds anyway.
No, I feel like they should just write it off.
But at the same time, I guess you always want the right time.
Yeah. They've finally decided what they're going to do. End of the quarter. 60-41. This game's pretty much done, Charles. What do you think?
I wouldn't say that because,
A long time to go. You can do a lot of things in 10 minutes.
I mean, yeah. Because I've seen a couple of their games in the final quarter, they actually outscored their opponents by 15 to 20 points.
Really?
So,
That's interesting.
you're never out of the game.
No. Certainly going to have to start this final quarter well. They can't. I mean, they started the last quarter pretty well, but they sort of can't have a good total quarter. They sort of they have a good 3 minutes or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't sort of stretch it out for a full quarter or a full half. That's where they're sort of going wrong today. I mean, no one's in double figures for Newcastle, which is surprising.
I mean, that shows good balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was their last game against Himmel Storm.
Oh yeah.
They won the final quarter 28 to 12.
I think their live stats is actually down.
So they won that last quarter by 16. So
No.
you're never out of a game.
They won the final quarter by 16. Wow. Hamel, tough team as well.
Yeah.
Good step through. Ooh, should have hit Jacob.
Another big three.
Yeah. I think
Stretches
they
it
did
back
a
out
really
to
good
21.
job on him in the first half.
Oh, they did.
But the second half, he's got his shots. He's not going to miss too many of them.
That was the thing we talked about. He got a lot of easy shots. He got to the free throw line a couple times early. I mean, for a scorer and shooter, that's big. You get your rhythm. You see the ball go.
He always makes the right
Yeah,
basketball
you
play.
see the ball go in the basket. That's all it takes sometimes.
Live stats is currently down, I think. Good move for Ashby.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Jacob.
Okay, call thong.
I'm sure you would have played against his dad, right, Charles?
I did play against his dad. His dad was a great player. I never seen his dad do that though.
Never seen his dad do that.
I never seen his dad drive and dunk on someone like
What position
that.
did Jacob's dad play?
Nah, his dad probably played forward,
Oh,
so
yeah.
about the same position. But his dad was a great player. Was chef of the Sharks.
Yeah.
He was a great player. Could shoot, score, smart player.
Jacob can certainly get up when he wants to.
Yeah. When he puts his mind to it, he's there. Just keeping him engaged.
As a makes the second one. Good move by Adetta too.
That's 2 turnovers in a row. Always got to take care of the ball. Good help defense.
Yeah, good defense by Federici. (65-47), 7:50 left in the fourth. Barking are really struggling to score the ball in the second half.
Say that again?
They're struggling to score, I think, in the second half. They're not getting the looks they need.
Nah, they have like stretches where they get 2 or 3 good looks and then they go through a long stretch where they don't.
Well, just
I think that's been their downfall.
Good defense by Manny. Good step.
That was a great move. Good up and under.
Manny sort of looked like he had him locked up right there, and he's made a beautiful move for the 2. Good pass.
Oh, got to finish that though.
Yeah.
They score here, we might need a timeout.
Go try to look consistency at
And
Charles.
there you go. I told you.
Yeah. I don't know, what sort of things do you think coach will be telling his team right now in the Newcastle huddle?
I mean, you can't let up. I mean, you can clearly see that they've taken their foot off the gas. And Barking Abbey, like we talked about earlier, their team of momentum.
Yeah.
They get some good looks and open shots. They just thrive off of that.
I mean, they certainly get out in transition. A young, athletic team.
Newcastle got to take care of the ball. They had, what, 2 or 3 turnovers? Yeah. I think they had 2 live turnovers and 2 missed layups. I mean, that'll do it.
Playing subbing back in for Newcastle. So the big impact. I know he hasn't maybe had his best game, but it's clear to see how impactful he is. Just energy, just. You're right. He doesn't shut up ever. He never shuts up. Ron never shuts up. Which obviously on the defensive end is so important.
Yeah, you always want someone back there leading and directing. So.
Even talks to himself sometimes.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
I do that sometimes, so. Sometimes you just gotta find a way to motivate yourself.
Off on the second free throw, playing with the rebound. Easy July for 2.
I mean, that's what Newcastle needed, an easy basket.
So,
Pull
here,
it
Mum
out.
getting in the way there.
Pull it out. Get something. No need to force it.
The clock's Newcastle's friend right now.
I mean, you'll take a layup in transition along the way, but
No,
once everyone's back, Newcastle just needs to pull it out and run it. They showed that they can get anything they want. I mean, Blaine is a matchup problem, so they get him in open space. There is no help side defense.
good. Pass
There
by
it goes
Moyer
again.
to Blaine for 2.
They're not a team that helps the helper. That's been
It's going to
Parker
kill you.
Abbey's problem.
It's going to kill you. The dunk it. Oh, Blaine and one. Newcastle up 21 with 5:59.
I mean, in the last minute since Blaine's come back into the game, what's that 6-0 run from him?
I think he's got a technical foul though as well.
We're by 20 or whatever it
Blaine's got
I mean-
himself a technical. I don't really know what he did. I
I didn't see what happened, so
think he was just talking like he normally does. Not sure about that one. I think you've got to let the players talk a little bit, within reason. As I'm sure you know, Charles, there's nothing wrong with a bit of trash talk.
oh no, 'cause I was probably one of the best at it. So you just got to know
Right.
at what level you say it at, so if everyone can hear you or not, and when is the right time to do it.
Yeah.
I just think Ryan Blaine with him, I think his is just
He just does it
always out
constantly.
there. Yeah,
It's just constant. I think the refs get
You-
maybe get a little bit sick of him. I don't
he
know.
don't know how to hide his.
Newcastle dropping into a 3-2 zone, it looks like. Another turnover by Barker, they're just turning it over. Will. Blaine drops the ball.
That's one thing Blaine needs to work on is ball handling in transition.
Interesting, Harrison hasn't really played in the second.
Nah, I don't think we mentioned him in the second half.
He hasn't played. It's interesting. Another turnover by Barker. Another layup. No.
Another layup missed by Moyer.
I cursed him.
That could be 3 missed layups the second half.
3, yeah.
That's why I always was told growing up, you use the backboard or you dunk it. One or the other.
Oh. Cook nearly gets it to full, not quite getting himself to the line. Timeout barking. I mean, the zone is. I don't think Barker really know what to do with the zone. They just turned it over 5 possessions in a row.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
That's sort of Coach Alligan's trump card. He sort of brings it in the second half. And
to be fair, it really was no need to earlier in the game, but if you look at their team setup, they're not a big 3-point shooting team.
No.
So they're not going to really do too
Not
well
gonna
against the
shoot you
zone.
out of it.
Yeah, they're not going to shoot you out the zone.
Newcastle subbing in some of their bench guys, give them some minutes at the end of the game. Always good to see. Don't know. Oh, goal, 2 free throws, of course. Clock hits the first. Makes both 24-point game, 23-point game.
Newcastle still sitting back into the zone.
Still in the zone, yeah.
I would say they'll probably finish the game in the zone.
Preserve a bit of energy, maybe. Good pass.
Because Borg Abbey's not going to shoot you out of the zone, so all they're going to do is try to be aggressive and drive, so for them to sit back and just wait for them to come to them. This is where Newcastle needs to take care of the basketball.
Yeah.
Is against their press. Especially with some of the bench players into the game now. You got to be strong with the basketball.
Playing low post. Naz off on a 3. Boardman Rapid with the rebound. Samson off on the 3. Ooh, look tied up. Newcastle ball on the arrow.
Newcastle has really cleared the bench now.
Yeah. Solid Cole 7 in from Newcastle. Good pass.
Good pass. Good finish.
Let's go!
Great pass by Jack Hall. That's
it. Rebound. Good rebound. They run to the 3-point line.
Nas is certainly looking to shoot that 3-11.
Yeah, Nas don't take layups.
Nas doesn't take any layups. It's a shocking to get anywhere near the key, to be honest. Didn't really see too much there.
I mean, he could have had 2 hands in his back. You're not allowed 2 hands on a player in the post.
Yeah.
The thing is, he just gave him the position to begin with. If he fought him before, he wouldn't have been in that situation.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Newcastle had 60 at the half last week, so they haven't had maybe the offensive production they really wanted today compared to last week, but there wasn't much defense played last week, that's for sure.
They just didn't have any, I guess, big performances by any players.
Yeah, well, I mean, last week Brandon couldn't miss.
I think it was a combination today. Everyone pitched in when they needed to.
It's good though. It shows you can win without someone needing to have 30 points.
Right now, we look like we on Shacked in a Fool right now. Cause
can't get the ball over half.
Nah.
I think Akinola had one in had a hit where he maybe don't want to be hit. I think he's alright. I mean, Nico had it last week. Did you see? Nico looked like he was dying last week when he got hit down there. Tomlinson's in the corner. Good move by Court. But House is wide open. Short on the shorts. 2 minutes left in this game. 24-point game.
That was a good possession though. They got the ball inside out. Got a wide open shot. Can't ask for anything more. There we go again. Fouling the jump shooter.
And technical foul.
And a technical foul.
But we're not Naz's best play, but I'm sure he'll get over it with a nice win, by a nice 20-point win. It looks like it's going to happen. But yeah, 4 shots. Jesus, we'll be sat here all day with all these free throws. I mean, do you always get a technical foul for swearing? He's supposed to? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, he shouted it loud enough for everyone
we
in
heard
the whole.
it pretty clearly from the team.
People at home probably heard that. Three more, Jesus. I'm quite impressed by Canola today, though. I think he's been quite composed. He's got a nice stroke. He's probably not scored as much as he would have liked, but certainly one of the more composed players. Yeah.
He has just missed 3 out of 4 threes.
I don't think anybody on Bargain Average shot the ball well today.
No. I mean, you have 52 points. 2 more free throws. We will be here all day.
They got a lot of young talent, though. I would have to say, Bargain Abbey do.
I mean, they're all 17 to 19, so.
It's just getting them, I guess, to play at a certain level every game. I mean, you can tell by the day they had their ups and downs. I mean that's what young players.
That's what happens with a young team.
That's what happens with young teams. I mean, this is a game that Newcastle should have won and did win.
Yeah, absolutely. Jack Claw looking surprised. I don't really know why he's looking surprised.
Hey.
One of the most blatant troubles you see.
He spins every time he gets it, and it's just a accident just waiting to happen, and that was it right there. He spins when he doesn't need to.
Good move. Good pass. Samson for 3.
That was a great extra pass.
Again. I mean,
That's
I've
the
played
right
against Sean quite a bit growing up, and he certainly can hit that shot, but he hasn't hit it today.
Yeah.
He's from.
Ah,
He plays at. He's Scottish. He's from Edinburgh.
Oh, okay.
We used to have some good games up there. The refs, I'm not sure about the refs up there. No, Sean can hit that shot. He hasn't today. But it's his first year. Good pass by Cook.
Good cut.
Should have hit Kwame probably on the 3-point line. Good pass back, but no, he misses the easy one. Misses another easy one. Newcastle ball. Honestly, I think Barking have probably had the looks in this game to keep this game close. They just haven't been able to hold it.
Yeah. They've had their opportunities.
I mean, I don't think Newcastle have scored in 5 minutes, but
I can't remember the last time they scored.
no.
I think Kwame was the last one to score
Oh yeah.
when he first checked into the game.
There you go, then. We've scored. Good ball by Paul.
Hold it out. They don't need to shoot no more.
I don't think he saw the clock, to be fair. He's putting it up. There you go, end of the game,
And that's the ball game.
77-53.
A good win by Newcastle. A game they should have won.
And we're out. Yep.